Ho sbagliato tante volte ormai che lo so già. E oggi quasi certamente sto sbagliando su di te. Ma una volta in più che cosa può cambiare nella vita mia?
Okay, so here's what's going on. Oh. Essentially, it comes down to this. Kaylee is in the middle of taking her praxis. She wants to be a teacher. So, she is currently taking the exam back at the house, and one of the things is we can't be on our phones because no internet other than the device. Super strict, really insane, but whatever. God willing, she'll only have to take this once, but it's common to have to take it multiple times, but it's stupid expensive. Obviously she's stressed out about that, so the thought was, let's come here to the camp where there's Wi-Fi and see if we can get her something to just be a little encouraging. Now, I'm looking at maps at the moment, and I believe I see a place about 30 minutes away that should have some tulips, which is Kaylee's favorites. So maybe we'll get some tulips and something else. Okay. The tricky thing about this is not whether to get her tulips or chocolate or Legos. It's rather, she gets so in her head because the only thing, if it wasn't graduating high school, deciding what you wanted to do, graduating college, and graduating early, mind you, then it's also this insane exam, which is not like any other exam you've taken, because it's like, it's sort of weighted based off the difficulty of the question, and it's not like you get this many to pass. It's like it adjusts based off the questions that you're given at random, and depending on the questions you're given at random, you might need more right to get it well, or you might need less right to pass, and it's just really unpredictable. And given that we're at a summer camp, which we've worked for the last 8 weeks, and people have been saved, praise God. And it's been a great work. And it's not that we've been thwarted by the work of God, it's just, it's a lot of stress. And so it's like, what can you do to tell somebody how impressive they've been for the last year without it being cliche, and without it being the same thing you've been saying for the last year? Because there is that really frustrating reality where just after so long, it just, you can only say the same thing so many times before it just loses its charm. And it's not that what I say to her doesn't matter, it's just I imagine that I can only encourage her my way so many times before I have to get a little bit more creative, because it's almost predictable. Like, she'll know what I'm gonna say, and if you know what I'm gonna say, it's like, you know, yeah, I know, you say that all the time, and it's like, yeah, it's like this weird psychological thing where, like, we just so easily take things for granted, and it's not a bad thing, because we all do it. It's just like, how, as somebody, how, as a lover, how do you counteract that?
Hey, it's me. Guys, Gabe told me he loves me today.
That's funny. I made like a 2-second clip saying this.
No, you did not.
I just told Kaylee I love her.
That's pretty cool.
It's about 4 o'clock. She expects to be done by 4:30. I'm sorry, yeah, 4 o'clock, 4:30. I've got her a little drink, assuming that she has an appetite. Of course, like I said, we're going out on a date, so chocolate was a bad idea, and I have a different idea for flowers than going to get tulips, so... That's the balance with all of this, is what's probably the greatest privilege, as I know from experience and what I believe she knows from experience, is the fact that because I will not go, because I'm still me and I haven't decided to just change radically, she doesn't have to be afraid that I'm just going to and be gone. And that's also challenging because sometimes it just, I don't know, for some reason it gets stale. So like, how do you counteract that staleness, but then also acknowledge that the staleness is a good sign? Because people come and go all the time, or at least not great people. And I'm sure many people out there wish that they would just have people that stayed and were, in a sense, boring. And it's like, what do you do with the boring? How do you make the boring exciting? How do you rethink the boring and make it exciting again? And so here I am trying to either get tulips or some Legos or chocolate or all three, and we're going on a date after this too, so like I also need to make, that's besides the point. Like, how do you comfort somebody when they've heard you sing the same song so many times? How do you genuinely find a way to still comfort them well, and not, if it's not that they're boring, then maybe is it that I am
Gabriel, Joshua Bungar. I am madly in love with you.
Kaylee was made on madly in love with you.
That's pretty super cool.
Ho sbagliato tante volte ormai, che lo so già, che oggi quasi certamente sto sbagliando su di te. Ma una volta in più che cosa può cambiare nella vita mia? Accettare questo strano appuntamento è stata una pazzia. Sono triste tra la gente che mi sta passando accanto, ma la nostalgia di rivedere te è forte più del pianto. Questo sole accende sul mio volto un segno di speranza. Sto aspettando quando